Cognizant to the needs of our learners, parents, and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS Edtech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICTS Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
All right, again, good afternoon, everyone. So this time, let's have another fun of learning and day of full of adventure with our subject for this time, English 9. Okay, by the way, I welcome you to our program, DepEd Online ETUlay program of Department of Education and online tutorial. To all of you, viewers and participants, especially our students this time, welcome to this program. All right, so welcome to our English 9 Junior High School for Quarter 4, Week 3. Analyze literature as a means of understanding. By the way, let's have a shout out first from viewers in our viewers chat. We have Menda Agustin Domingo. Yes, good afternoon. And also we have Francisca Gingab. Good afternoon also, ma'am. Okay, we have also Lita. Good afternoon. And also we have Claren Panganiban. All right. So Nicole. Okay, Nicole Ricabuerta. Okay, from I think it's grade 9. Okay, she is grade 9 in DMMHS. And we have also Ismael D. Cruz. Dito rin ang DMMHS. So good afternoon. And to all of you, those who are here, to our online tutorial. Once again, this is your sub-tutor for this afternoon. Since tutor Jester is not around for this time, but maybe next session, he will be with us now. But of course, don't guys add your substitute tutor or teacher for this afternoon. English 9 for 3 p.m. to 3:40 p.m. I'm Tutor Jess. Okay. By the way, we're live at DepEd Edtech Unit, DepEd Philippines, DepEd tayo, DepEd Edtech Unit ng ating FB at saka yung ating YouTube. Okay. DepEd TV. All right. So, I think you're now ready. Okay. So, but before that, let's have a review or recall first what we have at last discussion we have. All right, so Uh, we will be answering this one. Okay, let's answer this one, and I'll be reading to you the instructions. All right, I'll be reading to you the instructions, and this would be the instruction. Read and analyze the sentences below. Identify whether the statements are just describing a situation, or is it a descriptive, or it lays value judgment normative. Okay, so write D if it's descriptive or N if it's normative. All right, so between the two, you answer it, and what you're going to do is to select only normative and descriptive. All right, so you write only D for descriptive and N for normative. For number one, Michael Jackson died in 2009. Right? So you may write your number and your answer. For number two, surrogates should make life-sustaining treatment decisions based on their knowledge of patients' preferences. All right, so we'll go with your answers right now. So let us see those who got it right. No, I do hope you have with you with your module for English 9 and also your paper and pen. All right, so since this is tutorial, so what I'm emphasizing here is understanding, okay? Understanding what's in our concept, what's on our topic, so that you may lay down or you may jot down important things to remember and to answer all of the activities right here, there in your modules. All right, so let's have for number one, what is your answer? According to Anjo Canillo, according to him, number one is N, normative, and number two is D. Right? What about si Madge Nikuba? Okay, Nikaba. Okay, according to her, one is D. What about number? Okay, Sheena Karel Almoges. According to her, one N and two is D. So let us see what's the correct answer. Right? So let's proceed. For number one, the correct answer is D, descriptive. Okay, so meaning to say you're only just describing, no, descriptive. Nagsasalaysay ka lang sa Filipino pa. Okay, so Michael Jackson died in 2000. What about number two? What about number two? Okay, we can only say or the differentiate about normative and descriptive is just like if we say normative, it's just there would be an action. Okay, there would be possible. What do you? There are clues. Okay, okay that would be reminded of us. Unlike with the descriptive, it's straightforward. Okay. Number two is N. Very good. Okay. So you got it right, Nicole, for number one. And we have Simaj, number one, correct. Sheena, okay. Better luck for another item. So thank you. What about Krisha? Okay, Krisha, wala pa yung answer. So yung mga bago lang po, okay, yung bago lang na adiri karon, okay, jot down no with your answers, following with me with the questions here, the answer. If descriptive, D, and normative is for N, okay? Yeah, N for normative. All right, so let's now proceed to, hi Ayan, hi CJ, and Michael. Hello, thank you so much for watching. So this time, let's have for number three. The car is red. What about number four? Jazz is better than pop music. Number five, killing an innocent person is wrong. Number six, the river is flowing quickly. Okay, let's try to see if your answers are correct. Again, you will be writing D for descriptive and N for normative. Right? So let's try to check your answers. Okay, tingnan natin yung mga answers ninyo. All right, according to Arlene, how do I pronounce your last name? Kiaot. Okay, letter D. Please write with your number ha, so that makita natin kung saan number kayo sumasagot. Okay, Clarin Panganiban, number 3 daw is D. And also Anjo Canillo is D. How about kang Mariel Ann Ronquillo? Hello, Mariel. Okay. Sheena, according to Sheena, is number 3 is D, number 4 is N, number 5 is D, number 6 is N. All right, so I do hope you got all the correct answers, but let's try to analyze each statement. All right, so Mavel Santos D, and also we have Rapunzel de Guzman Escobel D, and Anjo 4 is N. Okay, let's try to see. Number 3 is Claro Claro. It's letter D. Okay, it's describing. Okay, the car is red. Just like a while ago, Michael Jackson died in 2009. So let's try to see for number 2. It's letter N. Okay, it's not only describing, but it's comparing. Okay, comparing that jazz a music, okay, or a dance, no? I mean, jazz is better than pop music. So mean to say a music, okay, between a jazz and pop, okay, but according to this statement, it's better than pop music. So it's N. Okay, it's not only describing. Okay, what about number 5? Killing an innocent person is wrong. What is your answer? Ano bang tamang sagot natin dyan? Alright, so to those who answered number 3, D, very good. For number 4 is N. Anjo, thank you so much. You got it right. According to Arlene Kiawot, okay, you got it. You got it. All right. So number 5, the correct answer is N. So killing an innocent person is wrong. So meaning to say, normative is not just like comparing something, not just like you give it actions to ideas or a concept or situation, but also it will determine a value. All right. So number 6, the river is flowing quickly. Number 6, what is the correct answer? All right, from Davao de Oro, Nedi Ala, hello, Lopez. Okay. Hello, George Jessica. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, Davao de Oro, right? So thank you, silingan ko. Kasi taga Davao del Norte ako eh. Okay, Tagum City. Right, so thank you so much. Yung mga silingan natin dyan from Davao, right? Davao region. Ingat-ingat po kayo. Okay, kasi makulimlim panahon ngayon. Right, so sige. Ingat-ingat po kung saan kayo ngayon. Alright, so thank you so much for tuning in. And we have also, okay, just Dado Makapagam, Memorial High School. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, Jeric. Alright, so thank you. For number 6, the correct answer is D. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's give ourselves, okay, bigyan natin ang ating mga sarili ng angel clap. Do you know about angel clap? So let's try to say this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoop, woo. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, woo. 1, 2, 3. Woo. Okay, it's an angel clap. So I do hope you are blessed today, right? So number 7, no face mask, no entry. Number 8, low sugar consumption reduces risk of diabetes and heart failures. Number 9, your electrocardiogram results are normal. And number 10, it is good that Bernice studied hard for her test. What is your answer? Anybody from our chat group? Okay, so let us have from, okay, dito. Anju, 7 is N. According to Lord's Arts. Okay, N daw. So I think it's number 7 yung inansira ni Lord's. We have Salazar Christian J. Hello. And we have Anjo. Okay, Anjo. Right. So, number 8 is D. Clarin Panganiban. So, taga saan ba itong ibang mga estudyante ito, mga learners? Okay. So, magbigay kayo kung saan kayo. Magbigay kayo ng place or school. Pangalan yung school para ma-recognize ng school ninyo or teacher. Sino may mga teachers ninyo dyan or principal? Ay, shout out natin dyan. Alright. For number 7, the correct answer is letter N. No face mask, no entry. So just like giving actions. Okay. Number 8, low sugar consumption reduces risk of diabetes and heart failures. All right, so let's try to see this. Letter D. Okay, it's letter D. This is descriptive. What about number 9? Let's have number 9. According to Sheena Carriel Olmuguez, 9 is D and 10 is D. What about Anjo? 10 is N. All right. So, according to who else who answered for number 9 and 10? All right, you're correct. Lois Lynn, Santa Rita Polanco. All right. So, start. Let's start and let's continue. Okay. The correct answer is D. Okay, and for number 10, okay, Rosalind, good idea, but okay, better luck, okay? Study more, okay? What's in our discussion about descriptive and normative? I know you have your good idea on this. Okay, what about, okay, Sheena, hello, from Jose P. Laurel Senior High School. Thank you so much. All right, so we have Jeric, 9 is in. Okay, for number 9, it's letter D and not N. Jarek, okay, thank you. For number 10 is N. It is good that Bernice studied hard for her test. So there is a value. All right. So congratulations to those who made it right. So shall we have a bomb club or a dynamite club? Okay, dynamite club. You know about dynamite club? Ready? One, two, three, go! One, two, three, whoo! One, two, three. One, two, three, boom! All right. So, Dynamite Club. So, thank you so much for tuning in. So, this time, welcome you all to our week 3, quarter 4 of our discussion for English 9. So, the objectives are the following. You will be okay, you will be understanding or understand how the actions of characters contribute to the chain of events in the story, and to identify values from the story and relate them to real life situations. These are all our objectives for today. All right. So tingnan natin. And then pre-test before we dig deeper or delve deeper to understanding about our topic this day. Okay. So read each statement carefully. So you decide whether it is true or false. Write your answer on the blank provided. So we have here a blank before the number. Then you write true or false. Okay. Let's try it out. Right. So for number 1, okay, kanina, nagbibigay tayo mga answers ng D or N. But this time, as pre-test to this topic, what you're going to do is to write true if the statement is correct and false if it is wrong. Okay, number 1, literature can help us understand that even we are in overchanging world, values that we know do not change. Okay, let us see those who are here. Hello! Hi, Sir Wax! Sir Wax, hello! Mabuhay po kayo. Andito ka po. Okay, si Nining Wax. Alright. So, watching from Olongapo City, hello, Churro Jazz. Hello, Churro Wax. So, yung mga tutors natin nandito, they have this full support just like us, no? And we are providing you quality of education amidst the COVID-19 okay, throughout this application of our online tutorial. Thank you so much to our DepEd Edtech unit for this, no? All right, so what is your answer for number 1? Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, so thank you so much okay, for supporting with our subject this time. So yung mga tutors po natin andito, supporting kayo sa kanila po sa ating sa kanilang mga subjects. Okay, so I do hope you have your schedules for subjects with your teachers or sino pong you can ask for you're following with this kind of different subjects now in our ETUlay. All right, the correct answer for number 1 is Tan -tan -tan! True. The correct answer is true. Very good, students. You get it right. What about number 2? Death of a Salesman is play written by Arthur Miller in 1948. So, ito ba ay play ni Arthur Miller ng 1948? So, let us see. Okay, if you've done it so far, no, in your module, okay, kung naagialan ninyo or nadaalan ninyo itong topic okay, about death of a salesman, so you can answer this one. But let's try to guess. So if since it's a pre-test, so let's try to see if your answer is correct. So for number 2, it's true according to Princess Samantha Katipan. All right. So thank you, Francisca. Hi. Okay, you're here. What about Salazar Christian J? Hello. Okay, so thank you so much for having you this time. All right. All right. For number 2 is Sure. All right. So in your module, you have there Death of a Salesman, played or a play written by Arthur Miller in 1948. All right. So basahin natin yan para malaman natin what's the content. Ano ba yung nilalaman po ng ating kwento ng Death of a Salesman? Number 3, the play talks about lose of identity and man's inability to accept change within himself and society. So ito ba ay nagpapakita ng kawalan no, ng identidad, okay? And a man's inability to accept change within himself and society. Okay, tingnan nga natin, alright, kung tama ba ang statement na ito o mali. Okay, let's try to see your answers. Sir, shout out po ng DMMHS. Yes, Image ni Kaba. Hello, shout out po ng ating taga DMMHS. Saan po ba yung ano ba yung spell out or stand ng ating DMMHS? Anong pangalan ng school? Complete school. And we are there, Principal Miss Editha Antonio. Right, so hello. Hello po sa ating dyan. So you follow us no, in our Facebook and in our YouTube. Okay, YouTube TV or saan po live or ating ETUlay, alright? So, Lovely Joy Ramos Garces, okay, from Sulsona National High School, okay, according to Jeric, false po, alright, tingnan natin Jamie, okay, ayun nga naman kay Jamie is true, so tingnan natin, merong contradicting point of this, we have true and we have false, let us see. Alright, the correct answer is true. Alright. So kung babasahin natin yung kwento, okay? Ito ay nagpapakita ng lose of identity and man's inability to accept change within himself and the society. So meaning stagnant, ito nagpapakita ng hindi pag-accept ng katotohanan ng pagbabago sa lipunan. Okay, tingnan na natin later on ng ating kwento. Number 4, family relationship is another theme of the play, Death of a Salesman. Is it true or false? Family relationship. So I do hope some of you, or almost of you, okay, have read this, what do you call this one? This text, this story, okay, because this story is something, a good story, okay, that we can reflect on that. So because it's a part of literature, and as we all know, literature is broad concept, okay, that we can say that it has lesson, it has a the empowering of the self involvement throughout experiences, throughout the learning, and throughout the lesson, okay, a moral lesson out from it. All right, so is it true or false? Let's try to see. According to Jeric and Jamie, it's true. All right, so what else? See, tingnan nga natin. Okay, almost of you answered true. So, but let us try to see if it's true. Okay, the correct answer is all of you got it right. So this is true. All right, so I do hope, okay, hello, Jessica. Thank you so much for watching at this time. So, Jessica, okay, kayo sa mga subjects, Jessica, right, sa ating ETUlay. Thank you, Garces, lovely joy, all right? So, number 5, a better parent-son relationship could have avoided the tragic death of Willie Lumen. A better parent-son relationship could have avoided the tragic death of Willie Lumen. So those who are here in the characters are present or andun sila sa ating sa ating sa ating kwento. Alright? So, tingnan nga natin kung ano ang tama. Hi! Yana! Hello! Okay, you're here. So, I do hope until end of this session or another session for this, you're all, okay, online, okay? Our ETUlay, alright? So, number 5 is true according to Princess. What about, okay, Anor Hernandez. Okay, relasyon. True. Okay, right. Tingnan nga natin kung anong answer. Okay, all of you got it right. So, thank you so much for responding. okay, I am blissful, okay? Natutuwa lang ako because you're here, no? Actively participating with our discussion because this is part, no, of your lesson in English 9. English 9 is not only for language, and it's not only for grammar, it's not only for linguistic, it's not only construction of correct phrase, correct sentences, correct paragraph, and everything. It's mechanics, but also we will reach into literature. And you know what? Literature is very interesting, very very what is it, informative and exciting, right? So makaka ignite ng ating self. And it's true too, even if some of the articles or some of the readings, okay, we have this as you all know, okay, we have this fiction and non-fiction, but later on let's discuss we will be reaching that one, but this time I'll be giving you a summary, or what do you call this, an overview, okay, an overview to the story, okay, to the story, and let's try to find out. And I do hope you have with you your modules, okay, you have your pen, your paper. So if there are things to remember, or there are things to be reminded of us, you have to jot down it all, okay, so that you will be knowledgeable on this, okay. So according to the lesson, or in this lesson, you will learn the analyzing literature, okay, that can be means for you to understand and changing values in this ever-changing world. Tama naman, di ba? Kaya yung literature, literatura kung sa Filipino, okay? This is panitikan, okay? Panitikan natin, okay? So to do that, we will be reading a summary, a play about a man and his family who, just like any family, faced a lot of values challenging situation. So just like us, no, as ating mga families, we have different problems we're facing right now. The common problem that we're facing this time is this COVID-19. It hindrances us to do our work, okay, to do our work. We have these limitations, okay, but in fact, we have these solutions to problems. We shall hand in hand. No, Filipinos are known to be brave and kind. Okay, so anybody could lend a hand to someone so that matulungan din. Okay, so before reading the summary of the play, let us first look at the play's short background. And the author of the play was Arthur Miller. All right, hello, financial problems. Yes, Anna Cruz. So sometimes we have this financial problem, right? So most of us, or almost of us, we have this financial problem. Okay, we have this kung saan tayo kukuha ng ating mga ipagbibili araw-araw. Okay, kasi limitado naman ang mga works ng ating mga parents o ating kuya. Alright, so kaya pahalagahan natin ang bawat isa, okay? Let's give respect and tulungan natin in return kung anumang mga bagay na binibigay sa atin ng ating mga nakakatanda o ating mga magulang, okay, suklian natin, okay, being respectful and tulungan natin sila sa gawaing bahay, kayong mga bata, okay? Para din matuwa din yung mga magulang, right? So even if we have this problem, so we will work for it. So to solve those problems, okay? Because problems are there, okay? So ano lang ating magagawa is pagtulungan natin na masolve lahat-lahat kasi may Panginoon tayo yung gumagabay sa atin, alright? So according to the statement, Arthur Miller was an American author and a playwright. He was born on 1915 by parents who were Jewish immigrants in America, right? So tingnan natin 1915, saan pa kayo niyan? So wala pa yung mga magulang niyan, wala pang yung mga kanununuan natin, okay? So 1915, ang tagal na. Miller wrote the play in 1948 and it was produced in 1949 at the same time which marked the height of American capitalism, all right? So according to definition, that literature gives impact not only for ourselves, not only for others, but also it gives the full understanding of the situation currently and historically, right? So this would be a reflection. Okay? Reflection at the time which marks the height of American capitalism. So, binibigyan na ng istorya. Okay? Just like us, no? Nung una itong history na pamumuno ng mga Spaniards, pamumuno ng mga Americans, saka pamumuno ng mga Japanese. So, we have these writers, mga very good and excellent writers, just like Rizal, no? Wrote, no, the following. We have this Normi Tangere and El Filibusterismo. So just like as a local, okay, but it gives reflection to us, no, not only for ourselves, but as a whole, it reflects to the community and the freedom, okay, the so-called freedom that we have now. We are experiencing because it's a result of what our writers before were aiming. Okay, so Death of Salesman became one of the most famous American plays of its period. It is the strategy of Willie Lumen, a man destroyed by false values that are in large part the values of his society. All right. So for Miller, it was important to place the common man at the center of a tragedy. The play is acclaimed by critics as the great American strategy. So again, this is amidst, the capitalism, right? During the this time of during the American yung sa American ayun, capitalism. Okay? So America, right? So it is a strategy to, okay? A man destroyed by false values that are in large part of values of his society. So according to him, that the common man, okay, we give importance and important to place the common man at the center of a strategy. According to Miller, Arthur. Right. So, to those who are here right now, so good afternoon. We have Bonjay Tata Tejero. Hello, grade 12, Elaine Christine Baterna, no Nuez, and Jarina Sarabia. All right. So, Selmi Joy Cordero. Hello, Harold Kitaleg. So, I think these are the students are mag-classmates kayo or schoolmates, all right? So, some were in the other place, okay? So, hello, good afternoon to all of you, to those nakatune in lang ngayon, welcome sa ating ETUlay. So, program for English 9. So, to those na hindi po nakahabol ng ating beginning ng ating discussion, you can have it by replaying it. Okay, replay natin. So, team replay tayo, alright? So, this is a story of death of a salesman. Okay, Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. Okay, Willie. Okay, so we meet Willie Luman, a traveling salesman who has trouble driving. Okay, that's the definition about the life of Willie Luman. Biff. Biff is Willie's son who returns home from working as a farmhand in the West. Willie feels Biff could be more successful.
Good day! Are we digitally ready? This is a question that teachers and learners are probably asking right now. With the advent of DepEd's Digital Rights program, the Open Educational Resources, or OER, was woven together and finally realized. This project prioritizes the necessity to enhance the digital literacy skills of every teacher and learner in the country. Our OER mission is to connect the disconnected. OER is indeed an innovative initiative with a lofty aim to get disconnected schools and last-mile schools connected through ICT even without an internet connection.
It is designed to cater to the need of these schools for interactivity, digitalization, and delivery of 21st century skills that will ensure that every learner is future ready. Join us in another training workshop and learn more about open educational resources, whose primary purpose is to provide support and assistance to learners and teachers in this rapid advancement of technology. Our goal is to build and strengthen the capabilities of public and private teachers, school heads, and supervisors by teaching you to create and design interactive, localized, and contextualized instructional materials for teaching using basic, advanced, and proficiency software and tools. Surely, this will be another exciting and engaging webinar training workshop. Together, let's all rise amidst this crisis. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, para sa guro. Sulong, ito kalidad!
All right, so welcome again. So naputo tayo because of the technical, no, or we have this the problem of the internet, okay, difficulty, but still let's continue. Okay, where did we stop? So this time we'll be continuing about the affair. Okay, so kanina we have this Willis flashback that make him crazy. So he wakes the house and everyone learns of his troubles with his wife and job. Affair. Okay. The next day, nothing goes right. So Willie gets fired. Okay, why about? So Beef gets denied his loan, right? So, di ba? Si Beef ay anak to ni Willie, right? So, okay, let's proceed. Beef and Happy, okay, ditch Willie at a restaurant for some girls. Okay, for some girls. Willie daydreams about his affair in Boston. Okay, about in Boston. All right, so that would be the affair. Okay, for home. Okay, since this is no ni chat ay kung na natin chunk lang natin kung ano may important matter. Okay, you know, matter to remember. Right? Di po kita yung okay, yung PowerPoint. So nakita na ba yung ating PowerPoint? Okay, I think sige, tingnan ko ha, share natin ulit. Okay, so thank you. All right, thank you so much, Cruz. So I do hope kita na ngayon ang PowerPoint natin. All right. Okay, this is it. Okay. So, pwede kayong mag-screenshots dyan or ano bang gawin nyo para ma-remember nyo yung mga important things no, na ating nalalaman. So, Beef and Happy come home to find their mother furious about them leaving their dad. So, Beef says they're all losers. So, they're all losers. So, di ba? Kuan no, may problema. Okay, may problemang dumating. All right? So, ayan. Crash. Okay, number 6, we have crash. Okay, Willie realizes his sons love him. Okay? He decided to kill himself so Beef can get the insurance money. Okay, so ayun. Yun ang nangyari. Okay, ng ating kwento. Alright, so at the end of the story, in the end, Linda is still in denial. Okay, denial pa yung si Linda. Okay, about her husbands. So, kung ito si Linda, di ba, asawa ni Willie, okay, tsaka anak nila si okay, si Beef. Okay, so tingnan nga natin. Okay, denial pa si Linda. And Beef wants to be a better man and Happy wants to be just like his dad. Okay, tingnan natin ha. Okay, that would be the end of the story. And there is a crash, no, during the the process or the flow of the story. Okay, so now this would be a guided practice. Okay, what you're going to do is to answer the following questions, a guided practice, so that we will be recalling, or not we will be recalling, but internalizing the story had happened or I presented to you. Okay, so let's try to answer the following questions. Okay, number one, what is the occupation of Willie Luman? Anybody from our friends or from our students, especially the students who are engaging this time of our discussion. Okay, ano ba yung answer natin dyan? What is the occupation of Willie Luman? A traveling agent. B, a tour guide. C, a car specialist. And D, a salesman. Okay, tingnan nga natin kung tama ba yung mga sagot. Alright, so is your answer correct? So tingnan natin. Okay. Alright, the correct answer for this is, okay, it's letter D, a salesman. So tingnan ko nga kung meron mga sumasagot dito na salesman. Okay, so I do hope you're following with me. So the correct answer for this is letter D, salesman. Okay, next in number 2. So students, you can answer your own, your responses. What could be the possible reasons why Willie has trouble in driving? A, he does not like his car anymore. B, he is distracted with so many problems. C, he thinks of his wife. Letter D, he is daydreaming. Okay, tingnan na natin. So what could be the possible reasons why Willie has trouble in driving? A, he does not like his car anymore. B, he is distracted with so many problems. C, he thinks of his wife. And D, he is daydreaming. Okay, the correct answer for number 2, according to Aljon, 2 is B. What about Princess? C, yeah, and Anna, B, and Rhea Rose, D for number 1. Okay. Number 1, the correct answer is letter D. Very good, Rhea. Okay, for number 2, the correct answer is letter B. He is distracted so many problems. Diba? Si Willie, maraming problema sa family. Right, distracted talaga siya. Right, so thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much, Princess, Angelina, and Rhea. So those learners who are right now answering with their modules, thank you so much. Put a check mark if you agree with statements and a cross mark if you disagree. Write your answer in space provided for each number. Right. So tingnan natin kung tama. Okay, if you agree in that, you write check, and if wrong, or if you does not agree or disagree to this, you mark X. So let's try. No, go. So go tayo for number 1. All right. So number 1, the death of a salesman is a tragedy. Tingnan natin ha kung makakuha kayo dito sa ating 5 items. So lagyan na ng number, then you write a symbol, check if you agree, and X if you disagree. Number 2, Arthur Miller was affected by his personal experiences in writing the play. Okay. Diba si Arthur is the writer. And we have these characters on his play. Okay. No, the death of a salesman. So, alam nyo na yun. Sino mga characters? So, number 3, the wife of Willie Luman in the play is a good wife. Okay. The wife of Willie Luman in the play is a good wife. Diba? Hindi pa niya nakuan nga lubusan, no? Denial pa siya. Okay, 4, the sons of Willie Luman decided to change for a better after the death of their father. The sons of Willie Luman decided to change for the better after the death of their father. 5. Willie Luman ended his play by committing suicide. Will Luman ended his life by committing suicide. Okay, tingnan natin. For number 1, according to Iman Cruz, number 1 is check. Okay, number 2, ano kayo mga answers natin dyan? Okay, mga viewers, students, you can answer. You jot down below in our comment box so that I can assess you your answers. Kung tama ba ito or mali ba ito. Okay, so tingnan nga natin yung mga answers ng ibang mga estudyante na nandito. Or according to Ria, check. And number 2 is X. According to Angie is check. And 2 is X. So tingnan nga natin. So follow down below. So sundan ko kayo. Okay, number 1 is check. Check ito kasi tragedy eh. Okay? Tragedy. Kita-kita naman, okay, ng ating story. If it's an outline, no, makita natin kung ano nangyari. And this is a plot of the story. It happened. Okay? Arthur Miller was affected by his personal experiences in writing the play. Affected ba si Arthur? Some of the analysis of this, okay, since it's literature and we have to analyze everything, okay? Even in the readings, no, just like the story made by Arthur Miller, okay, affected ba siya nito sa paggawa ng storya? Okay, tingnan na natin. So, yan. Affected siya kasi maybe he has this experience, you know, before, just experiences before that will be related to the story. Okay, the wife of Willie Luman in the play is a good wife. Good wife ba sila, Princess? Rhea? Why, sir? Okay, Rhea. Okay. Why? Okay. Arthur Miller. Okay, tingnan natin yung experiences. Kasi maybe there is a tragic experience also to the author, Arthur Miller. Okay. Yung tragic, we have this kind of problems. And the experience din yung facing of how to deal with problems, how to deal with stressors, okay, how to deal with hurdles, okay, the urge, okay, and how to escape it all, okay. Na-experience din niya yung sobrang okay, kanang what do you call this one? The what do you call it? The theme of life, okay, the darkness of because of the problem, okay. So I think related, okay, to his life, no, kaya affected si Arthur Miller. Okay, so in the play, our wife here is a good wife, okay, to the play of Luman. The sons of Willie Luman decided to change for better after death of their father. Tama ba? Okay, according to Ina Cruz, X, that's X. According to Princess, X then. And according to Ina Cruz, for number 5, check. Tingnan natin. Okay, for number 4, it's check. Okay, the sons of Willie Luman decided to change for better after the death of their father. Okay, number 5, Willie Luman ended his life by committing suicide. Nag-commit ba ng suicide si Willie? Okay, tingnan natin. Sa story, okay, sa story po ng ating napakinggan, at saka nakita, at saka nabasa, okay, nag-suicide ba ang ating character na si Willie Luman? Okay. Malalaman natin yan. Okay? Nalaman natin yan kung anong nangyari. Okay, nag-suicide ba? Okay. So, mean to say, it could be a part of the character of Will Luman, since yung problem niya ay daming problems. Okay, facing in terms of family, family matters. Okay, it would be that he committed suicide, okay, because of problems. Okay, di ba? Nagkaroon ng crash because crash, no, na nangyari. Okay, siguro hindi niya nakaya. Okay, so in the story, many lessons that we can get out from this story. Okay, so this is check. Okay, this is check. Okay. Right. So read its statement carefully and decide whether it's true or false. Then write your ito pa rin. Lagyan natin ng true if the statement's true and false if it's false. So tingnan natin for number 1. Okay. Yun. Okay, thank you so much for answering, class. So I do hope you've learned a lot out of those. Okay, tingnan natin. So number 1, Linda, the wife of Willie Luman, cannot accept what happened to her husband. Okay, ito ba ay true o ito ba ay false? Tingnan na natin kay Ina, kang Anju, kang Ria, kang Princess, yung mga ibang estudyante pa andito. Okay? Okay, so this is true. According to Anjo na nandito, all right, Anjo, you got it. You got it. Thank you so much for your participation. So, maka-perfect na ito na mga andito na participate. So, thank you so much. So, number 2, Beef and Happy. Okay, the sons of Willie Luman decided to change for the better. Nag-change ba sila para sa ikagaganda ng buhay? So, tingnan natin, it's true or false? Okay, sige, tingnan natin number 2. The correct answer is, alright, this is true. Okay, decided to change for a better. Okay, for the better. So, I think siguro mga problema nila is natapos mga problema, so na-solve nila, okay, change for the better. Then, it's part of the history. And to solve the problems is to engage more and to be part of that in the solution. Okay, that would be the solution, part of the solutions. Number 3, the sons of Willie hated their father even after his death. Na, okay, tama. Anjo and Ria, very good. You got the correct answer. Get the correct answer. Sons of Willie hated their father even after his death. Tama ba? Ha? Na nagkuan sila, na-hate ba sila? Kinamumian ba mga kanilang ama, okay? Even after his death. Okay, tingnan natin. Number 3 is false according to Ria. Okay. Okay, Ria, correct. False is the correct answer. All right. For number 4, the play Death of Salesman is considered by critics as one of the famous plays in its period. All right, diba? Okay, nag-reflect ito sa during the American capitalism, right? So, according to the statement, the play Death of a Salesman is considered by critics as one of most famous plays. Most famous plays, okay, plays in its period. Very good, Princess. You got. All right, who else? You got it. Okay, all right, number 4 is true according to Ria. According to Ina, hello, Ina, true, and Angelo, false. Tingnan natin. All right, this is true. Okay, true. Kasi itong readings na ito naging sikat. Okay, naging sa ito ay naging well-known kasi there's a reflection out of this. Okay, out of the what you can get out from the readings of the story. Valuing relationships in the family is not mentioned or suggested in the play. Hindi ba nag-value relationship in the family? Hindi pa na-mention doon? Is it true or false? True or false? Tingnan natin sino may pinaka-active dito na answers. Yung pinakatamang answer. Is it true or false? Okay, ano masasabi nila Ria? Ano masasabi nila Princess, Anju, and Ina? Okay, and to those who are here, live na live po sa ating, sa ating ETUlay ng ating post-test. All right, so false according to Ina. All right, so who else? Okay, the correct answer, true. Ria. Nagdadalaw isip. Okay, it's true. Okay, true. All right, so false according to Anjo. So let's try to see. False. Valuing relationships, there is valuing relationship. Okay, out of the problem. So, relationship. So, dapat pahalagahan talaga natin yung relationship o relasyon ng bawat isa sa ating pamilya. Okay? Kasi dyan nagsisimula yung ating pagka-respetado. Okay? Yung ating mga good values that we have. It begins at home, in a family. So, you value that relationship. Kasi kung makakalabas tayo, yan yung ipapakita natin sa iba. Okay? Now, we give value also to them. All right? So, Anjo, 4 out of 5. Thank you, Anjo. Very good. Okay? Okay, right. So, that's it, no? The family is the core of the society. Okay? And we all know that family is the major unit, or it's a unit of the society. And the family must adapt the ever-changing of the world that we are living in. Family members must help and cooperate with one another to maintain harmony. Harmony talaga. Harmony. Okay, and there must be support system, as the writer of Ecclesiastes, according to the same Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 to 10, it beautifully said that two are better than one because they have good return for their labor. For if one falls down, his companion can lift him up, but pity the one who falls without another to help him up. So mean to say, dapat talaga, di ba, as one family, so or kaibigan kaya, kinakailangan tayong magtulungan. Okay, work hand in hand for a better. Okay, not only, not just seeing them, okay, pitiful or just seeing them na nakakaawa, but what we can share is to help them in return. Okay, in return na makapagbibigay tayo sa iba ng tulong. Okay, ng tulong. Okay? So, sa ating pamilya, okay, yan yun. We help each other, we respect each other, and be, what do you call this one? Be dedicated. Be passionate. Okay? So, ano mga problemang dumating? Andyan ang Diyos. Andyan ang Panginoon na handang magabay sa atin. Okay? Let's pray everything. Okay? Let's pray everything that all these problems will be solved. Okay? And all these problems. And there are no problems which do not, okay, or which cannot be solved, okay, by us only, by individual or by alone, but we can help, we can solve those problems. We can solve those problems with our helping hands. Okay, so I do hope you have learned so much about this topic that we have, and I do hope you will, you will put this in your mind, in your heart, that helping one another, even amidst that family problems, or a matter of what hurdle you to move on. Okay, you see for a better and for a good future ahead of you. Okay, especially your parents. Okay, whatever the problems that we may face, okay, and you may experience all throughout. All of us have these problems, but the question is how you handle with problems, how you support, solve these problems, and that lies the work hand in hand of the family and with the help of the intercession of our Heavenly Father. So I think that's all. That's I think this would be the end of our tutorial, and thank you so much and congratulations to those viewers no nag-tune in po sa atin until this time at saka sunod pa ng mga subjects. Congratulations po sa lahat, and I do hope you've learned a lot out of the story in our session. I do hope, okay, thank you Rhea also, and na-meet natin yung ating objectives for this session. Thank you, and we'll see you again next time. Okay, so congratulations, and I love you so much. Okay, so learners, keep tuning in because this is for you. All right, so I think that's it has been your tutor Jess, okay, for this subject. Okay, English 9, and see you for the next session of this English 9, or in my subject, because I have also subject for senior high school reading and writing skills. All right, so see you in the next episode only here at ETUlay program of Department of Education Philippines. Leaving you with this quote from Vivek Madlani: never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Sum edukalidad. Okay, DepEd tagumpay. Hooray!
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa Filipino. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!